Oops, that way. Where are you? Hello. Good day, everybody. So yesterday I did this painting and it's super cool, but it's a little bit too pale for me. So I decided to add something to it. And whoops, stay there. So I wanted to show you this, okay? So the way I made this was, and I might even do a video, but it's super easy. I just use silicone, like a silicone gun. This is 100% silicone sealant. So what I did was just freehand, I didn't even draw it out first, just freehanded on plastic, just drew an outline of a dragonfly, because I love these little guys, and then gave it a couple of days to set nicely, and then pulled it out of the mold, and now I've got this. Pretty cute, isn't he? Check out this wing. How cool is that? So what I want to do now is, I've just got a nail file because it's easy to hold and manage, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to just file down these kind of rough edges and maybe give the wings a bit of a shape. So what I'll do is I'll go outside and do this because I don't want to create dust in here, and then once I've done that, I am going to fix him onto my painting, and he's going to sit beautifully just like that, okay? And then I think that painting will be saved. So I will be back. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to give this little boy, or a girl, I think it's a girl, looks too pretty for a boy. Not that boys aren't pretty, but you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to give it a little clean. Oops, I sprayed that all over my hand. Whew, alcohol. This is isopropyl alcohol, so I'm just cleaning. There's still a little bit of that silicone left on the edges there, so I'm just trying to take all of that off just by doing this. So I think what I'm going to do is just get quite a bit on my cloth, and then just yeah, that's much easier. So that's what I'm doing now, just going around and cleaning the rest of that, you know, the dust from the sanding, and a little bit of that silicone which is left. Get rid of all of that. Some little stubborn bits. Okay, that's out. Oops, where's my wet patch? There it is. Okay, so now he is lovely and clean and ready to find its place. Okay, so I've got my resin mix. I'm just going to let it sit there for a little bit, and all I want to do is I want to grab this little guy and just do an outline of him on this piece of paper so that I can use it again. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do 1/2 because I really like the wings on this side, so I can always fold the paper over and get the other side by doing it that way. Not that it's hard to draw a dragonfly, but this is going to make a nice little pattern for me. There we go. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll just fold the paper over, because I don't particularly like the shape of this one, but I do like this. So it's easily done. I will do that later and put that over here for now, just for next project. So here we go. I've got my resin. I've got my little guy ready here. Hopefully he's got no residues of that silicone left. I've got this silicone because it's really easy to use and it's got a really small little tip, but it's why is it doing that? Because it's really hard to take it off. It doesn't seem to set. Wet area. Oh, that's probably why. Okay, so the other big guns are just too hard to manage. So anyway, that's just another thing for me to worry about. This is how I want him to sit, because this is not the particularly fancy area that I like. So I'm just gonna maybe just paint a little bit of resin on my guy. Can use my hand, be easier and quicker, just to ensure that that sticks and there's no air bubbles left underneath there. So that's all I'm doing, is just painting some of the resin on the underneath of him. To ensure that he sticks beautifully. Okay, so that's good. I'll pop him in position right about there. So he's going to move slightly, hopefully not too much. Okay. Just like so. And then I'm just going to pour a little bit of the resin over the top of him, and it's okay because it will slide down. That's what I want. I want it to slide down onto the actual painting. That's all I'm doing. Just going over the wing. Excuse me. Because after all that sanding and wiping with alcohol, the resin kind of starting to look a bit dull. So I need to give it a little bit of that shine back. And the best way to do it is by applying more resin over it. Like so. This is fun. It's always good to do something different, you know. Break out of your comfort zone. Do something different, and this is so easy. It doesn't get easier than this. Easy peasy. And that color just pops. It's amazing. And you can see over here where that silicone still stayed on there. It just does not like it. It's so annoying. Just going to spread this out a bit. Go over the wing. Not the wing, the body and the tail. And I want it to fall down a little bit. Come on, get down there. That's it. Tiny little bit over here. some bits are separating, and that's from that silicone that I haven't cleaned properly. Just the residues of that silicone left on the wing. That's a good lesson. And I thought I cleaned it well. Oh well. But I think it shows character anyway, even if there's some parts that are not shine. It's not going to be perfect, but hey, what's perfect? Who wants to be perfect, right? But nature is perfect in it, you know, whichever way it shows itself to us. It's perfect. Okay, let's just do this. Cover the whole thing. That's why I never use silicone. Even when I did acrylic pouring, I hated the stuff. First of all, I'm allergic to it. Second, you can't resin. Well, you can, but it's such a bugger. I don't know if I'm going to cover the whole painting. I like the texture of this and just having some resin sitting there. We'll see. This is the whole point of doing this. I haven't done this before, so it's a first for me. But I think it'll look cool when it's done. Oh, I've got drips everywhere. Not cool. This is fun, just doing this. It's relaxing. Might just get a torch involved. Get back up there. This is the thing, no matter how hard you try with silicone, it does not like resin. Bugger me. Get a better silicone that it, you know, comes off easier. Okay, I might get my little torch this time. If I've got any. Nope, I don't. This one. Just popping the bubbles. Lots of them. Okay, so I'm just seeing how this works now. I think I might have to. Let's just see what happens here. I quite like that. The unfinished kind of look. You guys see that? Yeah, see that? It's all separating there. Bloody hell. Well, that'll teach me. Trying to do things easier with that silicone, and I'm just creating more work for myself now. And this will work. In the end, the more you keep covering it, it gives up, but it takes a long time. Bloody. That's okay. I might just leave it like that. I think that's going to create a little bit of an interesting effect there. But I think I should cover the whole board. How cool does that look? Just even like that. If it stayed like that, it'd be good. Can you see that? See that? That is so cool. I think I like it. Oops. Okay, so I'm dripping on my canvas, which is okay, because I will be using it. Clean the side and just move this canvas now. How interesting. This is really interesting. I'm going to mix a little bit of paint. I have an idea, but I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I'm either going to ruin this or I'm going to create something cool. You never know. I've got a little bit of, I'm using the recycled stick. It all works. And so just a little bit of that metallic. It's very, very transparent, as you can see here. That's what I want. Because I want to see if I can do something interesting here. Just to add interest. And I want it to be like this, very transparent. Okay. Just on these parts here that have got that kind of drippage. Follow that line there. It's very transparent, but shimmery because it's a metallic. It's really cool also how it sits on top of that the clear there. Maybe it looks like a bit of a splash. What's it look like up there? Looks like crap from up there, but it doesn't look too bad down here. So just following those lines. And that's all of it now. So I might give it a little bit of heat. What I'm doing now is I'm just pulling through the colour to make it look a little bit more natural than what it is. See, just blending. And then when I add a little bit more, oops, that needs to be blended a bit better. Just adding a bit more of this clear, and that should hopefully push it a little bit and make it look more interesting. Tilt it around a little bit. Okay, I like that side. That side there is great. See that? And now just this side, hopefully not mess up this side. Oh, bugger. Drippage. I need to stand up so that I can see properly what I've got here. Okay, so I can see it. Yeah, I had to go and grab some cups and put on top. I really like that. I think I'm going to cover this area and just let that sit as is. Please, fingers crossed, stay like that. But this area here, I think it needs a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some more here, and hopefully it will push that blue over that way. So all I'm doing, adding some clear. Geez, this video was supposed to be a real quick one. Oh, there's no such thing as quick when I'm doing things, I'm telling you. No matter how hard I try. Just does not happen. Okay, so that's moving lovely over there. Just going to help it a little bit. Try not to get that blue on my stick. It's moving slowly because, actually that looks good there. Because this is dry, you know, so there's nothing really helping it move. And I will add some more here as well. Just a little bit. I might actually add a little bit more of that blue here. Just a tiny little bit. Just to give it an accent. So it looks like it belongs there, you know. Okay. Pretty cool. Let's just look sideways to see where I'm at. Alright, now that looks pretty cool. I like it. I'm just going to leave it like that. And I'm going to find a spot where it's going to be leveled properly so it stays like this. I just like the drips. I just love these unfinished bits there. Just looks like this dragonfly just went swoosh and made a splash, you know. Okay, I'm going to leave it as is. Might even just put a little drop here, just like that. Boop. There's a drop. Here's another little drop right there, and maybe put another drop here. So it looks like a splash. Maybe a drop here. Alright, I'll be back. I'm going to do another painting now because I've got resin left. But I want to sit this somewhere where it's going to be nice and flat. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think about this little project. It was quite fun and interesting. And I'm going to start putting some of my paintings in the shop for sale. So check them out if you're interested. Or if you just want to have a little sticky beak and have a look. Bye for now.